Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone is doing well this morning. It's probably going to be a very hot day again today, hot and humid day, because we have all the rain in the morning. We had rain last night. We had some torrential downpours last night. I've been shoveling some mud away from our walkway here. I've been trying to get control of that for a while, and I'm going to use all of that rich dirt and soil that has been working there for a while. I'm going to put that in one of my planters and use that as part of my composting. So it's going to be good, but I'm trying to shovel it away and the rain keeps coming and pushing it back. And so I'm kind of putting it in little piles so that way when it dries again, it'll be easy to shovel in. Not to mention I hate walking through all the mud. But anyway, that's what I've been doing all morning. Um, I really want to make this very quick because I do have hush puppies in the oven. I do not want to burn them, and it's probably getting close to that time for them to be done. I just want to say that the Alligator Alcatraz is a really bad idea. They have tents set up, and this is in the middle of the Everglades. And yes, there are wild dangers, but what about tropical storms and hurricanes? This is hurricane season. Are tents going to hold up to that? Has the Gator Gestapo thought about, you know, the hurricane season? Are these people going to be safe? It's going to hold 5,000. They're going to have it filled up in no time. Has the Gator Gestapo thought about human life and loss of human life if a hurricane comes through, a tropical storm? They don't care. You have native leaders and native people protesting as well as other protesters against this. I think my concern with this is, well, not only the cruelty and the dehumanization of people that are just trying to make a living, but the safety of these human beings being put in tents where they can be killed by weather. They want to talk tough and they want to do all of these optics and, show how they want to say how strong the United States is, but this shows how weak we are as moral people. This does not show anything godly or in God we trust. We trust God that He'll take care of us. Is He going to take care of these people? Are people going to pray for these people that are in tents in the Everglades? The Alligator Alcatraz, bad idea. Inhumane and very dangerous. I mean, I don't get it. I'd like to see all of the Gator Gestapo have to stay there. And maybe eventually we will see justice for all of the inhumane and unconstitutional behavior that the Gator Gestapo has put in this regime of cruelty. Saying the name of God doesn't make you a godly person. And it's like they think that God only panders to white Christians. Didn't God create all of us? The earth is older than 5,000 years. ignoring facts and your own training of what is right and wrong. That's terrifying. Here's here's what I don't understand. You're taught to love everybody. You're taught love. You're taught compassion. As a child in Sunday school, I was taught compassion and a love for other people. I practiced that. I was never cruel to anyone. How is it okay in this sense? It's just different. You're putting people in harm's way in several different ways with inhumane ideas and thoughts. What's next? Our criminal king wanted to open up Alcatraz that has been a museum for what? Decades, right? So, in order to satisfy his need to have a place to put some immigrants, Ron DeSantis decides to commandeer a training facility airstrip to put tents in a few structures. But this is hurricane season, tropical storm season. What's going to happen? People will die. People will be injured. People will be sick. Are they going to give them malaria vaccinations and take malaria prevention, ticks? I mean, seriously, they will now need to be vaccinated for malaria, or however you do that. I mean, my dogs get a heartworm medication that helps with that. But how do you prevent malaria in the middle of the Everglades? Tropical storms, hurricanes. I don't get it. How are you okay with this? People are protesting it, and I get it. Because I just look at it as a safety hazard for human life. Putting people in tents in the middle of the Everglades during hurricane and tropical storm season. If you can live with being okay with this cruelty and this absolute putting people in harm's way, I hope you sleep at night, because this is bad. This is bad. All right, I got to get going. I got stuff in the oven. I got my hush puppies in the oven. I'm going to make me a bowl of beans. So I'm going to have beans and cornbread, hush puppies, whatever. Y'all have a great day. Hugs from a distance. I will be showing you the Kroger ad. There's a 3-day sale this week. It's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Special prices. I got to go. Bye, y'all.